Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're playing some Earth Rune, but it's kind of a special. We've got only blood matchups. Kept things pretty interesting. So if you guys enjoy this, and we'll get right into it. And our first blood matchup keeps things interesting with these little blood matchups. Very, very close games as well. Well, at least a couple of them were. Starting out with a pretty good hand, the Scrap Iron Smelter and the Kaleidoscope Glow both being pretty solid. I've been seeing a bit of variation in blood lately too, which is quite interesting. So we do get the Scrap Golem, as always. Really solid turn one. And our turn two being good. What is Blood going to do? Play Wolf! Because Blood Wolf! Fortunately, Kaleidoscope Glow is a great return. Scoring us another 2 points on their face. And wasting their card pretty much. While drawing. I'm pretty sure this one was reasonably quick. We were able to whittle them down pretty fast. The Halo Golem dealing another 3 and pinging that extra 2 damage to their face. Putting them to 9 on turn 4 is really good. When this deck works, it really does work. Of course they aim for the bats. They want to try and get their own damage in, I guess. But we've still got Master Mage, Time Worn, Mutagenic Bolt and Angel of Word, all damage dealing cards. Which are pretty crazy. There we go, we deal the extra 1 and throw out the Time Worn. Setting up for a Piercing Rune and Crimson Sorcery turn, 5 damage. Or we can just Master Levi if we need to clear board. But they concede really quickly. And so our next victim, another blood deck. Oh, Professor of Taboos. A good card because of its random kill effect. It works on spawn quite effectively. And obviously Mutagenic Bolt is another really good card to get rid of spawn. Witch's Cauldron. Really good turn 1 draw as long as you have something to proc it. Unfortunately here we didn't have something to proc it straight away. Kind of disappointing, but we did do triple Alchemist. So nothing like having as many Earthrights as you could possibly need. And of course that little actress. Trying to get her hopes and dreams met. But we just keep pulling Earthright. Why not? Oh, killing off that actress. Well, it's gotta feel bad for them, especially when we can easily kill this off with Angel Word. Getting rid of the Bahamut, getting rid of the 1-2. I'm guessing this was maybe Phantom Cat if they're playing Bahamut so early. As long as we get damage, Mutagenic Bolt will actually serve its purpose. But we still haven't drawn any of our solid Earthright cards, which really puts us at a disadvantage. And we do get Wizard of Oz. Good thing to combo next turn if we need it for Mutagenic. That Dwarven Alchemist is probably going to pull us something else to use, so that's always nice. Of course, Halo Golem. The glorious, glorious Halo Golem. And of course their Bahamut turn 5 play. Always something you'd expect from Blood. And of course we get Taboo. Flooding the board is something Taboo does amazingly. I honestly should have just left this up and just get its proc, but I do end up just trading it. That really was just a wrong move with that one, honestly. I should have just let it proc. But we get to see that Spawn play. And of course, they're not going to let Spawn just sit on board, waiting for that mutagenic just to kill it off. So, fortunately though, we've baited all their evolves, so there's nothing left for them to really defend themselves with. And we do have Taboo this time around as well. Easily dealing with that Spawn of Abyss. And filling up our board a little bit. Tove. Damn Tove. Plus Goblin Leader. Oh, that's what you call a board flood right now. Fortunately, we do have some stuff to deal with that. Unfortunately, Mutagenic Bolt puts us in a really bad spot, because it's just off lethal. So we just clear out the board, I guess. Best outcome, clear the board, fill our board, have enough damage to use Mutagenic Bolt as a finisher, regardless of their play. There we go, we're 1 off lethal, but Mutagenic Bolt then gives us that 1 damage with their Spawn. And now the final blood victim that our little earth deck is just going to devour. Starting out with the OK hand, Piercing Rune Professor, probably a little heavy for the opener. Much better 1-drops. And then it's just a matter of ordering. So Witch's Cauldron is normally a better turn 1, especially since I drew Halo Golem. We don't really need to worry about their turn 1, so Scrap Iron isn't a big defense. So Cauldron just works out a little nicer. Fortunately, they do play a Merman, which I was really hoping was all they could play. Unfortunately, they do have a second Merman, meaning they actually get to trade with this 0-2 pretty freely. And that Kaleidoscope Bow is practically pointless to play this turn. Fortunately, Dwarven Alchemist does get proc, giving me another one, which I decided to play out so I'm not wasting points, especially when I've got Halo Golem to proc 1 already, and anything else I draw can pretty much get rid of them. Take just 3 damage. Pretty reasonable. Mix things up, getting rid of the Unica. Then setting up our hand quite nicely. We've got both young and old Levi's. And they're just fishing for as much damage as they kind of can. Luckily, no matter what they play, I'm really in an okay spot. And because I know I can remove these, I wasn't really too worried. I did go with the Levi just for the 4/4 body. I could have went Halo Golem, but I really wanted to keep that just for the proc on the Earth right there. I didn't want to use that too early, especially when I'm lining up Master Mage into the next turn. So we can easily Master Mage the board, getting rid of everything. Picking off that little bit of damage. Not quite dealing as much damage as you probably need with this deck in this early match, but we do have plenty of options now. So why not put them to 6? They do Revelations. Waste their entire turn pretty much. So this was the only move that I'm kind of sad that I made this way. Just because the 4/5 does get killed by the evolve, which I completely forgot about, meaning I lose all 3 spells, making Mutagenic Bolt practically useless. Making this game a lot closer than I would have liked it to be. Fortunately, the Master is our draw, meaning we can get rid of the Spawn of Abyss and get that 3 damage that we need. They do have a Razor Claw, putting themselves to 1. Obviously just because it's the only option they had to save themselves. And luckily we have plenty of cards in our deck that can allow us to deal that 1 damage we need to face. And we had 3 total draws once you add in the Wizard of Oz draws. And we get double piercing, which is more than enough to win this game. Okay, so that was our Earth Rune versus Blood matchups. It's your pretty standard Earth Rune deck. I think the only difference between one of my previous videos is really the Professor of Taboos tech-in. You can also drop 1 Mutagenic for an extra Master Mage. That's also a really solid option if that's the one you want to make. Also, 2 Wizard of Oz is possible. 3 is probably recommended for this variant just because of the extra piercing rune damage that you can pull off with it quite effectively, and the Mutagenic Bolts obviously being extremely nice combo pieces. So if you did enjoy this video and you want to check out this deck, the deck list will be in the description below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.